up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pick Six Nation. This time it's going to be episode number 139, and my guest for this episode is Evan Dent. Evan, thank you for coming back on, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, good to be on. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, man. You're welcome. Let's get to talking. Let's just get to talking about some football.
All right, let's do it.
Awesome. We have Chiefsaholic, Darnell Mooney, Lamar Jackson. Jets will be on Hard Knocks. Damar Hamlin ESPYs, DeAndre Hopkins, Saquon Barkley, Josh Jacobs, Quinnen Williams' 4-year, $96 million contract extension. Tristan Wirfs says that there should be another bye week. All right, let's get into Chiefsaholic. He was arrested in California for bank theft. That's just it's just horrible that he was doing all that stuff. Just horrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's surprising that he was able to be on the land for so long before they got him, but finally tracked him down, and he'll pay for what he's done. So yeah, it was a pretty wild story, and I think July, that's kind of the only thing we have to pay attention to, but I'm sure they'll make a great TV movie out of it someday.
They'll definitely make a great TV movie out of that for sure. I could not agree with you more on that. Probably. Hang on. All right, let's go to an article. All right, we have an article, and this is regarding Chiefsaholic, and it's by Jordan Mendoza, and it's on Microsoft Start, and the article is titled "Kansas City Chiefs superfan Chiefsaholic arrested on bank robbery charge after going on run." That's what the article is titled. And it says in the article, a Kansas City Chiefs superfan was arrested after the FBI said he robbed a bank and was on the run to flee prosecution from the robbery. Xavier Babidar, also known as Chiefsaholic, who was known to don a werewolf costume at Chiefs games and had a large social media presence among fans, was arrested in Lincoln, California. The U.S. Attorney's Office, Western District of Missouri announced Monday. Babidar, 28, was charged with 1 count of bank theft and 1 count of transporting stolen property across state lines. According to a court affidavit, Babidar is suspected of robbing several banks across the Midwest from March to December 2022, and was charged in December after he was arrested for a bank robbery Tulsa County, Oklahoma. He was later suspected of being involved in robberies in Nebraska, Iowa, Tennessee, Tennessee, Oklahoma, and Minnesota. That's crazy.
He got around.
Yeah, he really did get around. I mean, he traveled a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he did travel a lot. He traveled a lot.
It wasn't exactly under the radar either, so.
Yeah.
He kept him off for a while, but.
Yeah. He will also. It also had said that Chiefsaholic would be extradited back to the state of Missouri. We have another article regarding Chiefsaholic, and it's by Nick Sloan, and it's on KMBC News, and it's titled "Xavier Babidar, also known as Chiefsaholic, will be extradited to Missouri after hearing." And it says in the article, Xavier Babidar, known to most of Kansas City as Chiefsaholic, will be extradited back to the state of Missouri. Babidar was on the run for months after being arrested for a bank robbery in Oklahoma. Authorities tracked him down near Sacramento, where he was arrested late last week. Babidar's first court appearance was Tuesday in California. Court documents state Babidar traveled throughout the Midwest to rob banks. He's accused of laundering money through casinos and bank accounts. He allegedly redeemed over $1 million in chips from casinos in Missouri, Kansas and Illinois. No court hearing has been set for him yet in the Metro. All right. So interesting regarding Chiefsaholic and whatnot.
Yeah, like I said, it's stuff made for a movie. So
yeah, this is going to be. I don't know whether this ends up on Netflix or HBO or wherever this could possibly end up. I mean, HBO gets it potentially, Netflix gets it potentially, wherever it ends up, it's going to be a hell of a documentary. And that's all I have on that situation. Evan, what else? Anything else regarding Chiefsaholic?
No, I mean, I guess we'll see how it plays out in the courts, but it seems pretty
right. Absolutely.
Gets away again.
right. Yeah. All right, now let's go to Darnell Mooney. I like what he said. He's telling the Bears, get ready to win. That's awesome to see that. And we have a tweet from JPA Football, and it says trending, that's in bold, trending, #Bears wide receiver WR. Darnell Mooney tells the Chicago fan base to get ready to win, in quotes, double I emoji. Get ready, begin quote, get ready to win, tired of losing, don't go for any hypeness or anything like that. Just get ready to win, quote, period, end quote. The Bears offense is much better off than last year after adding, the Bears offense is much better. The Bears offense is much better off than last year after adding DJ Moore. And that ends the tweet. All right, awesome. Really nice to see that as well. He was also working out with Justin Fields in Florida. So that's nice to see as well regarding Darnell Mooney. I like what he said. Man. I mean, they had been working out together in Florida, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. He's kind of recovered from that ankle injury from last year, and with DJ Moore in that offense, I think he slots more into a number 2 role, which is really good for him, as well as having Claypool there. So that offense could be really good if Fields can take that next step as a passer. So I think he's right to be excited, and I think fans should be right to be excited to see how it goes. So NFC North is kind of up for grabs this year. It's
up for grabs. Yeah, man, you could not be more spot on. You really could not be more spot on. Regarding Darnell Mooney. We also have a post. The Twitter post from BFR. It's at the username is at BFR Media, all lowercase. And the tweet says, Justin Fields and Darnell Mooney working out together in Florida. That's what the tweet says. And then the period, that tweet is from BFR. And then the video, I guess it would say the video is attached for Bears Clips. So, and that username is at Bears Clips 2. The B and C are capitalized. So, yeah. And then it has both of these tweets have the video. The video is from Bears Clips too. So the Bears Clips has that video as well. Do you think I explained that well enough?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Awesome. Really nice to see that. Regarding Darnell Mooney, I'm glad to see he's recovered well, and best of luck to Da Bears this year. Best of luck to Darnell Mooney. I'm so excited. Just me being a Bears fan, really excited. I can't wait for this season. Can't wait for Darnell Mooney to just absolutely have an amazing season.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome, man. That's great. I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on with Darnell Mooney? No, Evan, no?
That's all.
All right, cool. That's awesome. Now let's go to Lamar Jackson. That's awesome what he did. He got kids some ice cream, which is really cool. And also he had hosted his 5th annual Fun Day with LJ, which is really cool. We have an article regarding this, and it's on Ravens Wire, and the article is by Kevin O. Is it O Striker? Striker? O Striker? I think that's how you say it. And it says in the article, and the article is titled "Ravens QB Lamar Jackson hosts 5th annual Fun Day with LJ, comma there's like the single apostrophe thing after the Fun Day with LJ, like the single apostrophe that's before the F, and then after the J, and then the rest of the article title is connects with community. It's awesome to see that. And it says in the article, Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson has been known to give back to the community, especially those that he's been a part of. From Florida to Louisville to Baltimore and everywhere in between, Jackson has proven that he will do his best to be present in the community, which many appreciate as one of his best qualities. Over the weekend, Jackson hosted his annual Fun Day with LJ event, which aims to give kids in his local community a fun day with the quarterback. The activities included bounce houses, laser tag, face painting, and more, with Jackson even treating kids to ice cream at an ice cream truck, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I think we saw during the contract negotiations that he really cares about the community in Baltimore. And now that it's all ironed out, he can really give 100% of himself to the community. And I think it's really great to see him giving back in this way. And also, I think it just shows how kind of focused he is on this upcoming season and sort of being the best version of Lamar Jackson he can be. So I'm really excited to see how they do this year with all this kind of contract stuff ironed out and the new receivers they have on offense. And it seems like he's in a really great place to succeed. So
yeah, 100%, man. I could not agree with you more on that. I mean, it's awesome that he's doing. It's awesome that he's giving back to the community, man. It's really awesome from Lamar Jackson. So really nice to see that. Just really nice to see that. And I'm gonna continue reading the article here.
Yeah.
Or just continue going with the article. And we have a tweet from Forever 8 Dreamers, and it says in the tweet, the 5th annual Fun Day with LJ was a huge success! Exclamation point. From the bounce houses to the laser tag to the face painting and even the train ride for the toddlers, we appreciate everyone for coming out and showing their love and support! Exclamation point at LJ_era8 hashtag Fun Day with LJ. And then also says in the tweet, there's the film camera emoji. Film camera, I think it's the film camera emoji. Film camera emoji, and then I think it's True's Productions. And then the TM. Yeah. Then there's the TM that goes above the Z. So True's Production. Is it True's? I think it's True's Productions. Truz Productions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the film, I think it's the film camera emoji. I just want to get that down. Just want to make sure I get that emoji right. It's the it's the movie camera emoji, which is nice. I like that. Nice tweet there from Forever 8 Dreamers. Now let's go back to that article. And there's another tweet in that same article, and it's also by Forever 8 Dreamers. And it says in the tweet, when Lamar treats everyone to ice cream, you can't say no! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! Then you have the how do I oh wait, no, I missed one thing about that last tweet. There's the video just like a little video, like highlight of the camp of the not of the fun day with LJ.
Yeah.
In the tweet, I almost missed that. It's like the highlight of the fun day with LJ in the tweet, in that first tweet that I read. And then in the second tweet, I read some of it. Let's go back to it. You have the 2 ice cream emojis, like the ice cream in a bowl emoji. Just trying to get that specific emoji like correct. Evan, hang on one second. I just got to get these emojis correct. There's the soft ice cream emoji, and then which comes after the other. Okay. I'm trying to just hang on, Evan, one second.
Yeah.
And then there's another ice cream emoji as well. Yeah, it's the ice cream emoji. And that comes before the soft ice cream emoji. And then to finish off that tweet, the second tweet from Forever 8 Dreamers, it's at LJ_era8, and then hashtag fun day with LJ, and then that film camera emoji, or I think it's the movie camera emoji. Oh my God. Okay. Hang on one second. It's the movie camera emoji again. And then I think it's movie camera emoji, Truce Productions with the TM, like kind of to the top right of the Z. I think it's Truz Productions. Yeah, I think I got that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the first tweet, that was also the movie camera emoji, and then the colon, and then the colon, and then the Trust Productions. Yeah, I just had to go and say that. So I've gotten both of those tweets from Forever 8 Dreamers. Those are both in that article. Yeah, I think we got that. It's just really awesome that he did that. That Lamar Jackson did that. I'm really excited that he got ice cream for the kids, man. It's just nice. Evan?
Yeah, I mean, great for the community. Good for Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great that he did his fifth annual Fun Day with LJ. I'm really, really excited about that. That's really cool. Yeah, props to Lamar Jackson. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Best of luck to him going forward.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Evan, I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on regarding Lamar Jackson?
No, we got it.
Awesome. All right. Cool. Now let's go to Jets will be on Hard Knocks. Aaron Rodgers is not he thinks it was shoved down their throats. Evan, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any team really wants to do Hard Knocks at this point.
Yeah.
They have these rules that can force a team to do it, and the Jets qualified. So, Aaron Rodgers can complain about it, but that's part of being in the NFL. So I think it should be pretty interesting to see just, how much access they get to him sort of working in that new offense. And, the Jets could be really good this year. So I think based on some of the past Hard Knocks we've had, it'll be interesting to see like a team that is going to be competing for the playoffs on the show because, normally the teams aren't quite as good. So I have a feeling he's going to be pretty closed off to the cameras, but, we might get some stuff that even he can't hide. So it should be a good season. Yeah.
Yeah, should be good. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see his point too. And we have an article regarding this, and it's by Billy Riquette, and it's on Microsoft Start. And it says, and the article is titled, Aaron Rodgers says Hard Knocks was like forced down our throats with the apostrophe before the F and then ending after the S. So, and it says, that's the title. And it says in the article, the New York Jets will be on HBO's Hard Knocks this summer. It was no secret at all that the Jets were not a fan of being on the show, especially when they already produced their own team documentary, One Jets Drive. Nonetheless, the Jets were chosen to appear on the show. One big reason is their new quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. But as it turns out, Rodgers is also one of the biggest opponents of being on the show. They forced it down our throats, Rodgers said in a recent interview with Vern Glenn of KPIX in San Francisco. Rodgers said he understands the appeal with the Jets this season. He understands the appeal with the Jets this season and knows a lot of eyes will be on him. But the only thing that he likes about Hard Knocks is the voice of God, quote unquote, as he call him, Hard Knocks narrator Liev Schreiber. So, yeah, and then they have the quote, they forced it down our throats, quote, comma, end quote. And yeah, Hard Knocks in quotes, One Jets Drive in quotes. Yeah, I just think it's going to be very interesting to see how that all plays out with Hard Knocks. Hopefully it ends well.
Yeah, I hope it's a good season.
Yeah, I hope so too. But I do understand Aaron Rodgers' viewpoint as well.
That's the breaks, makes millions of dollars. You can deal with it.
Yeah. All right, I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on there? Anything else you want to touch on there?
No, all good.
All right, awesome. Thank you. All right, let's go to Damar Hamlin ESPYs. I mean, it's so good. It's so awesome that he got to present the Pat Tillman Award. I think it's the Pat Tillman Award for service to the staff that saved his life. I mean, it's awesome to really see that. It's awesome just to, it's awesome that he's just made so much progress. It's really nice to see that. And then you had Pat McAfee rightfully calling out Skip Bayless too. So, I mean, really awesome to see that Damar Hamlin presented the award.
Yeah, it was a really special moment. Very emotional. What they did was incredible, and sort of Damar Hamlin's road back to the NFL is going to be an incredible story to follow this year. So, yeah, it was special. There's not much else to say about it,
Yeah, I mean, Damar Hamlin had he was crying too, man. It's just like, I mean, he presents the Pat Tillman Award to the staff that saved his life. I mean, it's just a really nice story. It's just a really nice story. Nice to see that he's made so much progress. Yeah. I mean, hopefully things just continue to get better for him.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on regarding Damar Hamlin ESPYs? Evan?
All good.
All right. Cool. Now let's go to DeAndre Hopkins. The Titans are now the favorites, I think, minus 300 they are now the favorites to get DeAndre Hopkins. That's very interesting. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it was between the Titans and the Patriots, and then Patriots kind of spent more money on Devontae Parker and might not be interested in reaching the level that DeAndre Hopkins wants. It seems like the Titans have kind of been collecting these older receivers who might have lost a step. I mean, I still think DeAndre Hopkins is a great receiver. It's just he's not quite at his prime. So just like Julio Jones before, I don't know how exciting it would be. Obviously, they need a receiver, but I just kind of see some limits to that offense with Ryan Tannehill. So from everything I've read, it's kind of like he'll get more money from the Titans, or he could take less money and go to a contender. So I feel like those are the kind of choices he's making right now. And, you can't fault a guy for taking more money. That's his livelihood. But in terms of kind of shifting the balance of the league, I don't know how much of a difference he'd make in Tennessee. So it'll be something interesting to monitor as the months go on before training camp, see what he decides to do.
Right. Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, the odds had gone from plus 500 to minus 300, and that was according. Yeah, it was, and that was on DraftKings Sportsbook too. And we have an article regarding this situation regarding DeAndre Hopkins, and then the article is on All Titans FN. The article is by Tyler Rowland, and the article is titled "Tennessee Titans Now Favorites to Sign DeAndre Hopkins After Wild Odds Swing." And it says in the article, the Tennessee Titans have always made a ton of sense as a DeAndre Hopkins landing spot, but rarely have they been considered the favorites to land him until today, when the odds shifted and all of a sudden the Titans went from plus 500 to best odds at minus 300 on DraftKings Sportsbook. All right, cool. That's from that article. So, articles from July 12th. So, very interesting regarding DeAndre Hopkins. Hopefully, if he does go to the Titans, he helps them greatly.
Yeah. It would be a huge boost to that offense. So,
yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I think we got that on DeAndre. Best of luck to DeAndre Hopkins. Hopefully, he gets on a team. Hopefully, he is in the best situation for him as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I think we got that there. Evan, anything else you want to touch on regarding DeAndre Hopkins?
No.
All right, awesome. Now let's go to Saquon Barkley. This has been a very interesting saga. Hopefully, he's able to get his deal as soon as possible. Yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts on Saquon Barkley?
Yeah, I mean, this kind of seems like a moment for all running backs across the league. They've dealt with their position being devalued, and he wants more than what the Giants are currently willing to give him on the franchise tag. So it's a tough spot to be in, because these guys on their first contracts, they kind of get ran into the ground, and then the team doesn't want to foot the bill for the next 3 to 5 years of their career. So he's obviously a hugely talented player, and probably the most important piece on that offense in terms of keeping them moving, ground game plus his receiving work. So he clearly has more value. It's just about the two sides finding a deal that works for both of them. And, we can talk about Josh Jacobs too, but it's the same deal where these guys come to the end of their first contract and then have to find a team that's willing to pay that value through, the latter half of their 20s and sort of through the end of their prime years.
Yeah, 100%. He, Saquon Barkley, he doesn't want he does not want to, he doesn't want to reset the market. He wants a fair deal.
Yeah.
And we have an article and it's on Fan Nation Giants Country FN, and the article is by Patricia Traina, and the article is titled "Saquon Barkley Takes Unusual Step to End Contract Impasse with Giants," and it says in the article, with less than 4 days remaining until the July 17th deadline for the New York Giants, and franchise tagged running back Saquon Barkley to strike a new long-term deal, Barkley has taken a rather unusual step in the hopes of getting the talks across the finish line. As per NFLPA records, Barkley has added agent Ed Perry to his contract representation team, which already included Kim Miali. Miali is with Rock Nation Sports, semicolon. Perry is with CAA, comma, the agency that, comma, up until recently, comma, had repped Barkley's marketing interests, while Rock Nation handled his football contract. While it's not usual for a big name player to have multiple agents representing him, it is, when talking about agents from different agencies. But with Barkley and the Giants locked in an impasse, and that contract deadline looming, the running back apparently felt it was time to make a move, which, per Pro Football Talk, was made around mid-June of this year. In his public comments about his contract, Barkley has steadily insisted that he's not looking to reset the market at his position, but he is looking for a fair deal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, what am I saying? Hopefully he gets the right deal as soon as possible.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Hopefully he Hopefully he gets his deal. He gets the right deal as soon as possible.
You said it, yeah.
All right, awesome. I think we got that there. Now let's go to Josh Jacobs. I mean, hopefully he gets his deal as soon as possible too. I don't think he's going into training camp without a deal. Evan, your thoughts?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, he was hugely valuable to them last year, on the last year of his deal, and I think showed them more than they were expecting. So it's another case where they need to find the right value for the last years of his prime and decide how much they're willing to give over. But, he was so important to their offense last year, and definitely for this upcoming season, they need him. So they're going to have to find a middle ground to, keep this talent on their team and stay competitive in a really tough division. So,
yeah, absolutely, and we have an article regarding Josh Jacobs, and it's by Quinnen Williams, and it's on Pro Football Talk. Pro Football Talk, NBCSports.com, and it says, and the article is titled, "Report: Josh Jacobs won't report to camp without a new deal." And it says in the article, Raiders running back Josh Jacobs told Paloma Villacana of Fox 5 News in Las Vegas that he is feeling great, in quotes, and explosive, in quotes. The explosive is in quotes. The and is not. The team, though, this is also part of the article. The team though, might not get to see for itself for a while. Jacobs will not report to training camp absent a new deal before Monday's 4 p.m. Eastern Time deadline, according to Villicana. Ooh. There is no indication the sides are close to a long-term deal, but deadlines tend to prompt action, and the Raiders are running out of time. Jacobs is set to make $10.1 million on the franchise tender this season. So that was the article by the article by Shireen Williams. So nice. Hopefully he gets the best deal for him as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, best of luck to Josh Jacobs. Best of luck to Saquon Barkley too.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got that there. Anything else you want to touch on?
No, that's it.
All right. Awesome. Now let's go to Quinnen Williams's 4-year, $96 million contract extension. $66 million of that $96 million is guaranteed, which is really nice to see. Quinnen Williams, what a stud defensive tackle. Just been really damn good for the Jets. Congratulations to him. He's just been phenomenal, I think. And he's just going to continue to be phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, you said it really damn good. I'm really excited to watch that Jets defense this year. And yeah, I'm happy to see him get his bag. I mean, fully deserved. And yeah, just an awesome player to watch.
100%. 100%. And it says on Spotrac at the time of signing, Quinnen Williams's 4-year, $96 million extension was the second highest average paid defensive tackle in NFL history, $24 million in parentheses. And his $66 million of practical guarantees is the most ever handed out by the New York Jets organization. Williams, 25, was set to play out a $9.59 million fifth-year option in 2023 before the agreement, but is now signed through the 2027 season. That's awesome for Quinnen Williams. I mean, congratulations to him. Hopefully things continue to go well for Quinnen Williams on the Jets.
Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Now let's go to Tristan Wirfs says that there should be another bye week. And he's so spot on. There should be another bye week. And he had said that on the Vikes Verified podcast. We have an article, and it's on pewterreport.com. And the article's by Matt Matera. And the article is titled Bucks Left Tackle, LT, Tristan Wirfs lobbies for extra bye week. And it says in the article, Bucks offensive tackle Tristan Wirfs was on the Vikes Verified podcast recently and convincingly stated the league needs to adopt an additional bye week. Yes, it does, Wirfs said about if there's a difference between going from 16 games to 17. We need an extra bye week. We need an extra bye week, period. That's in quotes. Yes, it does, comma, that's in quotes. And it says, it also says in the article, with rumors of an 18-game schedule eventually looming for the NFL, there has to be a second bye if another game is added. Wirfs also gave a record prediction for the Bucks this season, stating that Tampa Bay would finish 12-5 after a disappointing 8-9 campaign last year. So nice job by Tristan Wirfs to say that. I mean, there really should be another bye week. I couldn't agree with him more.
Yeah, I mean, especially with all these Thursday games that they're playing, international games. and the way that now they're going to be flexing Thursday games later on in the season. It's just, a way to protect the players and also make sure that your product's as good as possible. Like, teams should have an appropriate amount of rest before and after their games to get the best football that we can. So he's absolutely right, and more people should be saying it.
Awesome, Evan. Awesome take there. Awesome. I think we got everything. Evan, thank you so much for coming on, man. I really appreciate it. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed listening to this episode. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Evan, take care, man. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, thanks, man. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too, man. Bye.